So today I will show you 5 amazing chess traps in the Scotch Opening that you can use to win the game in just a few moves. So let's get started. So after e4 e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, he takes, then he just recapture, and here he goes bishop c5, which is a common move, then bishop e3, and after knight f6, it seems like a most natural response. And he played knight takes c6, hitting this queen. So if he captures the bishop, then he will take his queen, but he will play d takes c6. Then you take his queen, and after he takes, you will take the bishop, then you're up a piece, then completely winning. Let's move on to the next trap. So after e4 e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, he takes, then knight takes d4, and after bishop c5, bishop e3, he plays queen f6. This is the main move. Then you play c3. Here he captures this knight, then you recapture, and after d6, opening up the bishop, you just go knight c3. He develops the knight, preparing to castle, but then you have queen d2. And after castle here, you first play d5, hitting this knight, knight e5, then you play bishop g5, and then you take the knight, and you're up a piece and winning. Let's move on to the next trap. So after e4 e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, he takes, then you play bishop c4, and after d6, opening up the bishop, you play c3, he takes, then you play knight takes c3, and after bishop g4, pinning your knight to the queen. Just castle here. Knight to e5 seems like a natural response trying to damage your pawn structure. But then you play knight takes e5, giving up the queen. If he captures the knight, then you will take the bishop and you're up a piece. So he captures your queen, but then you have bishop takes f7 check, king e7, and then knight to d5 is a checkmate, and you win the game in just 10 moves. Let's move on to the next trap. So after e4 e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4 he takes, then you play knight g5, and after h6, you just play knight takes f7, king takes, then you check with the bishop, king e8, then you play queen h5 check, g6, then you take, and after king e7, you play queen f7 check, king d6, then bishop f4 check. If knight to e5, then you check, king e7, and then queen takes e5 is checkmate. And if king c5, then you just check him, king b4, and then you give this check, and it's a checkmate. Let's move on to the next trap. So after e4 e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, he takes, then you play bishop c4, and after bishop c5, you play c3. He takes. Now instead of recapturing this pawn, here you just play bishop takes f7 check, king takes, then you have queen to d5 check, forking the king and the bishop, and then you will just take the bishop, and now this is better for white here because you are going to develop quickly, and this king is exposed. So if this video was helpful, then don't forget to like this video. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming videos.